Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go? At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ezekiel Duran. The line of the pitch. Just off the outside edge. And we're underway.
Wow, Boo. First pitch of the night, and looks like the strike zone is a little small.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
The changeup right there just pulled the string.
The wind and the pitch. Into center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And another ball.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here is J.D. Martinez. Comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. On the ground to the left. And that one finds its way through. The throw to third. He's in there.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In the dirt, but cut close. Nice job behind the plate there. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs.
And that's ripped for a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Back-to-back base hits. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now it's going to be Michael A. Taylor. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. On the ground, 2 ball. To Mauricio for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Back here at Minute Maid Park. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. And the pitch. 0-1. Here comes the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throws to second, and it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Runner at second, nobody out. And down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Altuve has a lot of history with the Astros. In fact, he's played so many seasons in Houston that he's the only player to be named an All-Star in both leagues while playing for the same team. You know, Boog, Altuve goes back all the way to those Astros days in the NL Central before they moved to the AL West.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Pena, the runner at second with one away. Bounce to the left side. And they get Altuve for the out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And there's a foul ball. Man at second. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's inside. 2-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And the pitch. In the air out towards right center. O'Neill drifts towards it. And that'll do it. New inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Carlos Santana. Valdez back to work. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wastes no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now here is Andy Rodriguez. And now the lefty. That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases. Around third. In there, an RBI triple.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 3-zip.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Nick Gonzalez in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 runs across in the inning. Here at the top of the second. That one not close. And that's ball 1. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play. Ezekiel Duran now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And first offering is fouled off. Duran, 25 years old. And he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Here's a 1-1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. McCormick trying to get there. And that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. With the right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Struck him out looking. Here's Eloy Jimenez. Right now 9th in the AL in RBIs. Fastball for a strike. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-1. So 1 out, nobody on. Ronnie Mauricio now. A big swing and a miss.
0-1.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back and gone. They go back to back. It's 3-2. And here is C.J. Cron. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. And that's down and away.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
And here it comes. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. And next to hit for Houston, Chas McCormick. That catches the outside corner. That's strike 1. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Let the groove soothe again. To let the beat.
And we're back. Stepping in, O'Neal Cruz. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Rip to third. Fires over to Cron. 1 up, 1 down. And now J.D. Martinez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Pitch misses. And now it's even 1-1. And that one hammered. That's back. It's a bomb. A gigantic blast. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 4-2.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
1 out, bases empty. Brian Reynolds here. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Taylor, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The pitch. That one missed. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hard ground ball, base knock.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires over to first. They limit the damage here. As we go to the last of the third. Now the third baseman, Jeremy Pena. The wide to kick the pitch. That misses. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's too high.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
O'Neill makes the grab, 1 away. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty.
Yep, that ball went out.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Reynolds makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. On the outside corner, that's strike 1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
2 outs, base is empty. That one just misses, and the count's even at 2. On a line, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And the first offering is not close. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He powers that one out of here. His 12th of the season, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 5-4. Eloy Jimenez now. Just missed. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Another one. Back-to-back home James. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 6-4. So up next, Ronnie Mauricio. He's already homered in this game. Pitch in the dirt, ball 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Nope, foul ball.
4 runs already in the frame here in the last half of the third. In for a strike. And the count 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Andy Rodriguez. Foul ball there.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Takes it in for the out.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
O'Neill at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at 1. And a pitch. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out on the drop third strike. 2 gone. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here. His second of the year. It's 6-5.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now, Ezekiel Duran, 1 for 2. Out to short. Mauricio over to first. That's the 3rd out.
I'm in my zone now. When he don't slow down, I'm grown now.
Back here in Houston, and now the first baseman, C.J. Cron. The right-hander back to work. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, these Astros really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next guy, and taking care of their own business at the plate.
Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 2. Good eye in that spot.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And that's too high, ball 4.
Leading up for the Astros.
And now the center fielder, Chas McCormick. Went down on strikes his first time through. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. Next offering is in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one just misses.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One away. So the batting order turns over. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. That's outside. And that's ball one.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Well done, drives in the run. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw is low and he can't pick it. Righty delivers. Ouch.
Well, the bright side is that that'll help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
Altuve stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. First pitch misses. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
2 balls, no strike.
Kicks and deals.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. And he deals. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Cruz goes 6 feet 7 inches, 26 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
And there's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He's been swinging it really well lately. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So
to Mauricio for 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Brian Reynolds.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
The pitch. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. That ends the frame. Bottom of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. On the mound now for the Pirates, Dauri Moreno.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
And a pitch. And this is inside.
Well, these Astros, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Right-hander kick steals.
Nope.
Just missed. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Astros.
Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now it's the shortstop, Ronnie Mauricio. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Jimenez over at second, one down. Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Inside, just missed.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
That misses. 2-2. Right-handed reliever. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. C.J. Cron up next for the Astros. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Top six. And the batter now, Michael A. Taylor. Valdez back to work. Down the line. And that is a foul ball. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 0-2 now. And he hits a ground ball right side. Altuve throws to first in time. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. On the ground to short, Mauricio. Zips it across. Two quick outs to open the top of the sixth. Now the catcher up to hit, Andy Rodriguez. Bounced up the middle. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. Back here in Houston, bottom of the sixth. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jose Hernandez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
As the lefty gets to work. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Santana. One up, one down. Here's the third baseman, Jeremy Pena.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
That one's back there. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. First pitch just misses. Right through there for a strike. Pena leads off second with one gone in the inning. The other way. steps out first for the out. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. Ball one there. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering upstairs. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
Santana. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Dylan Floro.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The wind of the pitch. O'Neill stands in now and watches strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And the righty deals. That one misses. 1-2 to count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Diaz collects, fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Lifted in the air, right field. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's there at third with a triple.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Tying run at the plate. And fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Next offering upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Out towards left center. And it's into the gap. Runner from third in to score. Back to a 1-run game. It's 7-6.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next to hit, O'Neill Cruz. On the ground right side, Altuve slings to first. Great play from his knees for the out. JD Martinez stands in. He's already homered here in this one. Lined, and that's a base hit. They're waving around Duran. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. And a pitch. That's down and in. Got a good eye there.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Two on the way. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And now, Eloy Jimenez. hits. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. That one at 95 missed up top. Ball one. Wouldn't chase that time. The pitch. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
And there's the automatic. Fastball for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. And he walked him.
Take your base.
The batter, number 10.
Ronnie Mauricio up next for the Astros. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit hard. That gets through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound. Colin Holderman.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And here is C.J. Cron. And that one fouled off. Runners on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Too late. He's safe. It's a double steal. Righty to the plate. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Next offering misses down and away. Second and third, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Two on, 1 out. Chopped out towards short. Cruz out to first. Cron retired.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Good eye right there. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 on, 2 outs. And it's even up. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. Huge strikeout there. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Phil Bickford.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ryan Reynolds. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. McCormick has it sized up. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
That's such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Fly ball to right. Snags it for the 2nd out. Carlos Santana, the next Pirate to hit. He's been a great free agent sign. Bickford, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Whoa, that's down.
Ball one low.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
That's inside.
And there's a ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And another ball. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 8th. Down the third baseman, Jeremy Pena. The pitch. There's the strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out. So digging in, Jake Myers. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that's outside. 1-0. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
One down, base is empty. Bunt attempt popped up. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell on live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. On the ground. And that ends the inning. Matt Strom gets the ball now.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here's the Pirates catcher now, Andy Rodriguez. The pitch. That one close, ruled the ball. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the corner for a strike. Now 1-2.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. Oh, what a stop. Over to first. And he gets him. Nicely done. Last chance now for the Pirates. And now, Nick Gonzalez. And that's in for a strike. A one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike. One strike away. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Astros hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, I'd say we got treated to a good one. Gotta love a game when you get 13 runs on the board. A lot of offense, but it doesn't end in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on in this one.
Our final line score tonight. First with the victorious Astros,